And tell me about your reporting in talking to a lot of these business leaders that were surprised to be part of these industry councils, but alas, they're on it. They were on the calls with the president yesterday. They want to be open for business. What did they share? What did they learn?
Right. Yeah. And you've reported on this as well. I mean, the whole thing was a bit of a disaster. The way they announced this on Tuesday, read a lot of corporate CEO names that had no idea they were part of this effort to reopen the economy. Didn't give anybody really time to plan to be on these calls. Among the Wall Street executives, a lot of them had earnings yesterday morning, couldn't be on the calls. One JP Morgan executive tried for 20 minutes to get in and couldn't. But what they're telling the president for the most part, particularly among the larger banks, is yes, of course we want the economy reopened. Of course we want businesses to start up again. But we cannot do that. Our employees will not feel safe until the testing regime is much more widespread, until people don't feel like they're going out to be guinea pigs to get the virus. There's simply no way to do it that way. Make people feel safe, make business owners feel like demand is going to be there, and then you can start to reopen. So the whole thing was slapdash in the way it was set up, slapdash in the way it was executed. And I think Trump heard a lot of things that maybe he didn't want to hear, which is, you know, he wants desperately for the economic numbers to bounce back fast, help his reelection campaign. Understandable that he feels that way, but he runs the risk of pushing people to do it too fast. Then we get snapback cases. Then we get more people who need to be hospitalized, and a turn of the virus, and the economy tanks again. The formula here is mass testing, supporting businesses to make sure they can stay open through this. So when we properly reopen the economy, it then can, you know, the unemployment rate can drop from 20 to 10 and then get something closer eventually to normal. But you cannot rush this process, or you risk making it much worse. And that's what business leaders are telling the president for the most part.